Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7. Live on hot7025fm.com.
It's your main man 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California's sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
Hi. Hey.
What's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name.
DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Cheryl Underwood, and you're tuned into the hottest news station on the planet, Hot 702.5.
It's your girl, Miss Connie, coming to you every Wednesday at 5 p.m., discussing the levels of intimacy. What's your naked truth? Stay tuned in to stay turned on. See you at 5. This is Miss Connie from Levels of Intimacy. You're tuned in to Hot 702.5 FM.
Hello, everyone. What's going on? Yes, I am back. It is your girl, Miss Connie LV. And listen, I got my big glasses on today, so I'm going to be able to see everything and everybody. Come on in, everybody. Yes, it's Connie. This is Levels of Intimacy, the naked truth, and it is New Year's Eve. Okay, how about that? Listen, I know you may be getting ready to get out into some nonsense or whatever, but just let the radio play. Let the social media run, because we get ready to talk about good things, great information. And listen, you're going to need to get this free drip, because today may be the last day. Because listen, this get ready to turn up. Subscribers only. So listen, everybody, come in here, grab your water, do your pre-game and pre-cocktail and whatever if you getting ready to get yourself together for the New Year celebration, but just make sure you incorporate some water up in there. But yeah, let's get this going. Happy New Year's Eve, happy holidays, and give me a few hearts for a happy birthday or two, because your girl did just have a birthday, okay? 53 is here. I am a newborn to 53, because the shit is really happening. So much has happened since the day I turned 53. I can't remember anything. I literally went to work, worked, and left. Went to go eat. I was so focused on going to get something to eat that I literally forgot I had a whole other client, and she was sitting there waiting on me, and I was at Olive Garden. I said, Connie, now you done lost your doggone mind. But guess what? I lost my mind, but I'm always going to be on time. So yeah, come on in here, guys. It is past 4:55. So that means we in the 5 o'clock hour. Once again, is Levels of Intimacy, the naked truth. Make sure you copy, paste, subscribe, and share. I'm trying to get my numbers up, but yes, this is our New Year's Eve show. And I wanted to go in and speak a little bit about my plans for 24 hours from now. Next year. Okay. And I put a question out in the panel, and I just wanted to know, is the old you going to show up in the new year? Okay. And what is your word? What are we looking forward to in 2026? I know in 2025, I came out and I let you guys know that my word of the year was intention. Being intentional about everything, about who I dealt with, who I was in the company with, what I ate, what I did, who I did it with, and I could see the growth in me. But now I am in a place where I am in full control when I always tell this people, like, I'm a control freak. But one thing about a control freak is a control freak better have some level of discipline, okay? Because it can get real, real serious. So 2026, that's my word, discipline. The naked truth is I will have laughter, money moves, and always talk about sexual wellness because that is who I am. But today is going to be a high energy, funny hype, and brand forward perfect show to launch you into your new self. Unless you just showing up like your old self, then you might need to turn. I don't know what you need to do. No, you actually need to listen, okay? Because there's no excuses. There's no excuses, people. Please don't go into 2026 having excuses. That's one thing I just said, even about that aspect of being disciplined and not waiting, not putting off, not overindulging, and not negotiating your worth more than anything. But yeah, so I'm not manifesting for 2026. I'm moving different, and I feel like discipline is sexy. I'm keep hearing that word. My friend, he called me. He was like, you know what? I'm about to call you Connie. And I was like, oh God, not another nickname. Like, I have so many nicknames. He was like, Sex C. And I was like, huh? He was like sexy with the letter C. And I was like, what? That's a new one. So 2026, I am disciplined, all about the sexy, all about self-care. You guys have been watching me here all week. Everybody was like, Connie, what'd you do for your birthday? I did me. Okay. I noticed that I had not a lot of time for myself in the past 8-9 months here because, family calls, people need you, especially when it seems as if you don't have the level of responsibility that they do. So people tend to overuse you. So, we have to be disciplined too about how we allow people to utilize our time and how to get us to move out here. But I said, motivation is you got to be careful about that. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be motivated, but if you have the discipline and understand your priorities, what's really happening out here. So no more winging it. I'm planning, I'm scheduling, I'm executing. Okay. And you know what? You guys are making me stand on business with that, and I know that if it doesn't align with my body, my bank account, or my boundaries, it's a no from Connie. So don't even act like you didn't hear, because I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to create a short clip out of this. I'm going to say that one more time so that you understand that if it is not aligning with my body, my bank account, or my boundaries, it's a hard no. Okay? Seriously, listen. And the way the sweat is set up, once I start sweating, I already know. Look, I was like, my whole body is on fire right now, but my hands are cold. So somebody asked me that. They're like, well, Connie, when do the hot flashes come? And I just like, they just come. But no, I think they really come when I have these stimulating conversations about how I'm feeling. So once I really I always say, when I say a few cuss words, it's like quotation. It's like punctuation. But the hot flashes is really given what's the word I'm looking for? Passion. That's why are you laughing? The hot flashes is really just saying how passionate I am about my thought process and how I demand to be handled. You know what I'm saying? And listen, shout out to anybody that's in their 40s. I'm going to say past 46 to that 49. Savor that flavor. Savor that flavor, because 48 and 49 is like night and day to 50. I know I've said that before, but I will definitely stress that again. 40 anything is like 50 nothing. Okay. So, yeah, guys, stand on business with them. Don't allow them to do it to you. But I'm not a gatekeeper. So back on subject with discipline. So a lot of people ask me like, Connie, you always doing this, you always doing that. You got so many things going on. But the reason I'm able to get things going on because I do have great time management. Anybody that knows me, they will tell you, Connie is going to be on time. Do not be late, please, because it's a no. Because what happens is you send me into a frenzy trying to maintain and manage your time when you've tried to, you know what I'm saying, deliberately throw mine off. Because anytime you have a schedule with me, it was already preset and you made it. I literally pay for a service for you to schedule when you are available. Okay. And then you put money on that. So you already know what it is and how it's going to set up. Now, if you don't show up, the way the scheduling system is set up is that you will lose your deposit. Okay. So this is discipline from a teacher's perspective. Don't play with my time. Okay. Because I will still spend your money. I'm not playing with y'all in 2026. I hope we got more stylists, more freelance, more contractors in here. Stop letting people schedule your life into debt. Okay. Don't let somebody know 15 minutes prior to coming that you cannot make it. And then you have scheduled off this time. Now there's nobody here. Now there's no money to be made. It's inconsiderate. Cut that person off. Discipline yourself to not accept everything from everybody. I'm telling you, y'all, it's like you have to have boundaries. So once again, if it doesn't align with your body, your bank account, or your boundaries, please make it a hard no, because people playing, okay? Because how you gonna show up at my door to get your hair done with 6 kids? Girl, bye. How are you going to show up to someone's house with multiple people for a service? Okay. And it was so funny because I'm hearing all the banter back and forth about this whole situation when the man was literally set up like a real business and said that he does not allow extra guests. So why are people attacking this man because he was about his business? Now, maybe, people do things to go viral at this point, because I got to know that you knew not to bring that many children to an appointment. But once again, I'm not going to get on her. I'm not going to get on him. I'm just saying discipline and boundaries. It's a hard no. Okay. We're going to digress about that. But I'm going to tell you something. I know it's getting hard out here because I won't say the name, but I did hear in the political world that if you live in Minnesota, your child care has been revoked. So please, y'all, these little babies, stop having so many, because you literally getting ready to be responsible for them at all times, not any given time, all times. Nobody is watching them. Nobody is feeding them. No one is caring for them. No one is teaching them. So please have discipline when it comes to engaging in intimate acts. And listen, if you are not amongst people who can educate you, you already know who I am. I'm your girl, Miss Connie LV. That's Bedroom Candy by Intims.C. Let me vagicate you, okay? Let me help you out here. Like, we can have fun without having babies. Honest to goodness. So yeah, pleasure reduces stress and boosts productivity. But guess what? As a Bedroom Candy boutique consultant, you can actually create extra income. You can learn a little bit of couples bonding. And also it's a wellness and a confidence tool. Levels of intimacy, the name even came about because we need to understand that, sorry guys, being intimate is not always just about sexuality. It's about sensuality too. So I'm hitting all these points real quick because I have so many conversations. Last week I didn't even do a pre-show, so I had a lot that I want to say about last week. Definitely wanted to tap in about this week. And just before the new year starts, because everybody wait for this one day to be great when you already knew the day was coming. So why didn't we start prior to the clock, So don't wait. Like, stand on business today. Stand on business with how people are handling you, how you are handling yourself. Like I did, I've been showing the facial all week. I have my girl Tia, formerly known as Posh Lab Artistry LV, but I think she just changed her business name to SD Lux. And it's like, I've been in beauty business over 30 years. And I have my face regimen. I have my whole skincare regimen. But you know what I wasn't doing is I wasn't spending the quality time and the self-care to have somebody else handle me and just take a break. So shout out to Tia. She was on the show, and she will be a part of a few segments next year too. I'll get into that. But yeah, just me, having that discipline of not just because you can do it, Connie, don't mean you got to do everything, Go get your lashes done. Well, I've been doing that, but go get a facial, get your nails done. I do that, but not as much as I should. But why? Because it's like, you know what, Connie, you got to have some boundaries. Okay. And y'all might be like, girl, nobody got no time for that. But I know each one of y'all go to a fast food restaurant at least 3 to 4 times a week. That is a hair, an eyelash, a facial, a coat, something to take care of you. Get the back of your neck scrub. Do something. Buy some new hair. Get your hair done. Go get a hand massage. Go get some foot reflexology, because the better you feel about yourself, the easier it is to deal with you and for you to deal with others, okay? Because you have allotted that time for yourself. It's called self-love, okay? We know that a little bit of time, there's a lot going on in the world. What's up, Terrell Parker? A lot of us can't travel, but guess where we stay? In luxurious Las Vegas. Give yourself a staycation. Get out of that house. Stop looking at these wounded and broken down people all day long and talking to yourself in your head like you're being held hostage. Literally get up, walk away, go for a walk. Don't sit and continuously watch TV and social media unless I'm on, of course. Make sure you watch me. Tune into me. You know what? And if you didn't catch the show, I keep getting texts. They telling me they driving Uber. It's big money out here in these Uber streets, y'all. So make sure you be careful. Speaking of, I did just get a black vehicle too. So I'm getting ready to have some black car advantages out here, because my seniors that needed to get out, I'm coming to get y'all. Y'all thought y'all could go and live with these kids and it will work out. And these kids got y'all locked up here in a room and feeding y'all mush. I'm coming to get all my seniors. We getting ready to go out and we're going to have a good doggone time. Okay. But yeah, that's another thing. So I wanted to make the segment, like I said, about discipline, but discipline and business visibility. Okay. Everybody like, Connie, you always see on social media, you're doing a lot. It's called branding. Okay. If you understand videos, you know that it can't be the real moment because it takes so long to put the little clips together to create the video. Why would I be right there, right then, right now in that moment? No, I'm somewhere sitting down, trying to get it together, trying to brand, trying to let you understand that there are some things that you could do. So if you are a business person, I open up my doors to you. We are here at the studio. Come in, set up yourself a package, set up some marketing advertising to market yourself. Don't just wait for a pop-up. Don't just think that you can do it just from conversations. Be intentional about your business. Discipline yourself. Set quotas daily for your business. Create flyers, so on and so forth. But in the midst of creating all these things and moving forth in 2026, we know that you can adorn yourself on the outside, but if you are not physically able to really manage your day-to-day life, then health and wellness is something that we need to be focused on. And once again, here's that word, discipline. How disciplined are you when it comes to your health and your wellness? Most people who take care of other people don't take care of themselves. I had this conversation with my mother, bless her heart. I don't know if you guys remember, I went home. My mom had hip surgery, and my mother has been the wife of a disabled partner for over 30 years. But it's like she tuned out of knowing the things that she needed for herself. And I said, we had that conversation. I'm like, Ma, you literally have been a caretaker for this man, but you don't know how to take care or bring the people that you need to bring into your circle to make your life easier, which is kind of hard living out of town and being, her only child and caring for her. But shout out to her team. Once again, I'm going to keep saying it. Jehovah's Witnesses, the congregation, St. Clair, Glenville, Cleveland, Ohio. Y'all are really doing an amazing job taking care of my mom. I really, really appreciate everything you guys are doing. But just make sure that by the time you give everybody else some information on how they need to get themselves together, that you done figured it out for you. Like me, I know that I love cake. Everybody that knows me knows I love cake. So what do I have in my car? I got some good chocolates from Hawaii. Oh, they're so good. Amy, shout out to you, girl. Shout out to my Filipino client, Amy. She done brought me this candy from Hawaii. It's about 75,000 black chocolate balls with macadamia nuts and powdered sugar on them. Sinful. I won't even take the candy in the house. That's discipline. I only will eat it if I'm in the car in traffic. Okay. And I didn't even realize I was talking to my mother on the FaceTime. She said, "What is that white all across your mouth?" And I'm like, "What?" I had the powder sugar all around. I had to go to State Board. I was like, I wonder was they looking at me at State Board like, what is going on with her? But discipline. Because I know I like sugar, and I never liked sugar this much until this menopause thing came, which means, hey, we got to regulate our hormones, Connie. So I am actively taking my acidophilus, probiotic, black cohosh, valerian root, and ashwagandha because it's hormones. The hormones have me eating everything. But last night, I didn't get up. I got up at 2 a.m. and I had peanut butter and crackers and went to sleep. I was like, it just was so crazy. I don't even understand what's going on. I'm getting off the subject, but at least I didn't go out to the car and get them candy balls. That's what I'm saying. At least I got disciplined. And, it's only a certain amount of time where I can eat the junk, So, hey, listen, I'm a work in progress. I got to take my time because I don't want to be perfect. And I'm etching towards that. So. Any hoot scoop. But yeah, so listen guys, I just wanted to get that out the way about discipline. Remember health and wellness, understanding your boundaries, and definitely self-care. Okay, so now as we trickle on into almost our half hour of the show, I definitely want to encourage anyone. I left a discussion on social media. What is your New Year's resolution? What is your word for the new year? What are your plans? What is it that you would like to be assisted in? Speak it into the universe so people would know. Feel free to call. Our lines are 702-551-5261 if you would like to give us a call and just express that. In the meantime, in between time, I do want to let everybody know because I've been getting questioned about the hula hoop class. The hula hoop class is in effect, okay? It has gotten cold outside, so we do have a venue, and we're going to be doing that. I'm trying to debate because I visited the venue, and it was a dance room because I wanted mirrors, so I had to go outside the box. Hey, Kamara. And so I had a slot for Sunday at 6 from 6 to 7:30, but our original time was from Monday from 6 to 7:30. And I like to give a little bit of time because I don't want to rush everybody out because I felt like, we need to have some bit of camaraderie after the classes in Town Square. We were going out to have a few bites to eat, but hopefully we can get a few vendors and try to come into this. And thank you, Kamara. And you are too. I'm seeing you out here doing your thing. I already started walking in my word attraction. It has been working. Yes, thank you, Toy. I know that's right. Listen, shout out because me and my clients, we have real conversations. I hope that anybody who talks to me understands. And not only that, respects the value of the conversation, because I don't just be talking to be talking. I literally am trying to tell you something. But if you think I'm trying to be any kind of way, just tell Connie to shut up, because what I am realizing is that I'm not going to give you more than you really want. I will save my words because there's a lot going on in my head. So shout out to Toy, shout out to Kamara. Kamara is always on her business. She is out here with her insurance and notary. She works a lot with wheels, right? Kamara, make sure you type in that. Toy, she out here doing her event thing. What's up, Dion? We got our realtors in the house. Happy New Year, everybody. Well, happy New Year's Eve. Yeah, call me, text me. What's your word for the year, Terrell? We got what is the name of the doggone restaurant? Down to Earth, second location. Parker Terrell, I see him. He is moving all around and about the city. He is really the hype me up man. I know your community really appreciates you as well. But make sure you have enough discipline. Make sure the people that you pouring into you. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people call me and they say, hey, can you post this on your page? And I go to their page and I don't see nothing about my show. Can you post me on your page? Get out of here. I'm about tired now. Okay. Stop playing games with me. But anyway, back to me and what I have planned for the New Year's. Definitely I'm going to work on this midways because the candy is happening. Okay. I got about 6 good donuts in my car. I'm going to get rid of them. I got them from the Asian donut shop today. I said, I got too much junk, but I'm going to get rid of them donuts. Okay. I'm working on me. We got the hula hoop. Listen, I'm always outside with a little bit of a care box. Bedroom candy is in full effect. We actually have a fashion show coming up. I will be doing a model call. It's some big things happening around here. What else do we have going on? I'm incorporating new services with SD Lux. So we have hydrofacials. I have, I have new service alert. So I am an eyebrow person. I love eyebrows. So I actually have just got the kit. I ordered it and everything and taken the class so y'all can stop looking confused and angry. I'm going to give you intentional arches. I'm going to clean up that brow. Okay. Listen, because the way we out here looking is like this. Look at that brow. See, if I'm like that, you're like, what's going on with Connie? But when I'm like that, you're like, oh, our eyebrows are good. Eyebrows speak volumes. This is my world, hair, beauty. I'm going to push the narrative all day long. So bedroom candies, we having photo shoots, we having fashion shows, we having hula hoop classes. Everybody at the station, we be doing yoga. We got to be, more intentional about this. We doing, what's it called? Silent yoga? Or is it the silent yoga? Okay, we doing silent yoga. We got Carlissa over there doing hip hop workouts with the stepper. I think that's dangerous for me though. I think I'm too old for a step class. Hey, oh so quaint. How are you? What's up, Nico? Welcome to the show, guys. Nico, I was just telling them about how we are getting ourselves together for the New Year's. I am going to make sure that you all have the tools necessary. Don't budget out your life and miss out on great opportunities. You know, we give everything to so many people, but don't take the time and the money that we work for to invest it in ourselves. Stay up on your hair, stay up on your body, stay up on your self-care. Listen, go get a colonic, go get a facial, go get a massage. You don't have no man. Stop looking for one night stands. Go get a real masseuse. Okay. You need therapy. It's a real therapist out here. Stop just looking at, people talking on Facebook with these long quotes and with water noise in the background, because you're not even really sure if these people what's going on. Be intentional. What you say, Nico? Say it. No, seriously. And listen, stop calling people, telling everybody your problems, then mad when they got an opinion about the problem. Talk to God, okay? Reach out to your closest organization, whatever it is that you're close to. Go in prayer. pray for yourself, because the person next to you really don't even need to hear all this nonsense, because we constantly working on ourselves. It's so hard when you just keep filling your beings up with a bunch of nonsense. So, you know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it. But so okay, we did the hula hoop class, we did the bedroom candy. Like I said, call in if you have your words. What's your word for the new year, Nico? What's your resolution? Because I just said I wasn't using no resolution. Like, oh, what's my New Year's resolution? I don't have a resolution. I feel like when you say you going on a diet, you hungrier, you know? So resolution really don't get you where you need to be. But sometimes it's just that one word that we have to say to ourselves. And it actually, you know, it's just a little bit more effective. But anywho, Scoot, I definitely also wanted to talk about, if you all are falling short in any of your finances, looking for extra income. I am looking for bedroom candy representatives right now. I'm also looking for entertainers and different dancers. I think I had one. We've been working together for a long time, but I just need more people. I need younger, fresher. I need servers. I need hostess. I need a slew of things. So if you are looking for any level of extra income, listen, make sure you DM me. Make sure you hit me up. Everybody is so twisted in their head about bedroom candy. It's really like a lot of layers to bedroom candy. So not only do we sell body care, we sell Candy Coated, which is the makeup line, you know, lipsticks, we sell skin care. But more than anything, we celebrate love. We celebrate being personal with yourself. And one thing I would like to say, I just love and respect Candy Burris so much, because she been through so much in this business. And now that we see her going through, you know, this, I just wanted to say, if you are in the midst of finding yourself and leaving someone, 30% off divorce parties. Don't chase them, replace them, honey. Listen, I got a kit for you. Subscription boxes are here. Okay. I heard one of my boxes made it to a white elephant party. And if you know about a white elephant party, you don't know what's in the box. They just had to buy from a black business. So we got that double entendre. You got levels of intimacy, and you had bedroom candy, black on black. It's always going to be a situation. The box was open, and a few of the ladies were a tad bit tethered by what they saw in there. Would you be offended if you were to receive a gift, an intimate luxury item?
No. Why? Well,
and it wasn't. It wasn't ignorant. It wasn't like no giant apparatus.
What was it?
It was literally the We Vibe, which is a clitoral stimulator.
Okay, wait. So it was just gifted for them specifically?
So it was a white elephant
so
party.
They just happened to pick that gift.
So they
exchange.
Yeah, it was an exchange.
But it's not like from me to you. It's like you pick it.
Right. So it wasn't like I knew you was going to be 75 and you never had a vibrator, but you know.
Well, no, why would I be mad about it? Especially if you're 75.
That's what I said. I said, see, this is why we need to be educated.
I have learned that like church people have been like are a prude. So they don't, and I would say that, and I mean that like, I feel like people can be sexually, stimulated, but I think that you feel embarrassed. Like it's not something you have to like really learn to be open.
Yeah, you
to
do.
It
I had to
after church,
and I'm still
you're like really involved in church. You still, it's natural. Like you still like, oh, like was that too much?
Right.
Like, are you a little embarrassed that you even thought or did something? So yeah, maybe that's how they felt.
And I gifted, there was a price point. So I think her price point was like $50. So I had a clitoral stimulator, which is and I should have brought it in, the We Vibe. But literally you sit it on, and I don't think that I think it more so it's our culture. Because like I said before, when I go do these parties with any other ethnicity, I don't get the backlash that I do from black, as like I get from women. of our race. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh my God.
Is that how they acted for real?
Oh yeah. I wasn't even at the party and I got scolded. And I was like, well, I sell bedroom candy. I told you, you know.
I remember you were getting that gift. You had to get that gift over to them.
Okay, right.
But I don't get it. Why are you so mad about that?
I don't get it either.
Maybe they're it has to be embarrassing.
If it was a giant something, maybe.
But still, it's fun and games.
I don't know. But yeah, I just say, first of all, let me educate you, ma'am. Because it's 8,000 nerves in the clitoris. Okay?
But you didn't get a chance to tell them.
No. And I should have put a little information card in there.
Oh well, forget it. They went home and used it.
But let me tell you something. That's what I said. I said, now they was acting funny, but they probably use it.
Right, because they're public. They feel publicly like, oh, now people know.
But you got a whole husband.
Yeah,
and that's what's so crazy to me.
But the way that church stuff is, it makes you feel embarrassed about things. So maybe that's how they felt.
Maybe, because I know me and my mother, and I just have really got here because me and my mother have a lot more conversations where she just be like, you off the hook. And I'm like, no, this
your mom some bedroom candy?
Nah.
What do you think she would say if you sent it to her?
It depends. Samantha, no. I don't even think. I would send my mother some nice lotion and some belly love. Okay, just moisturize your skin, Samantha. It is what it is. I don't even.
So maybe that's how those ladies felt.
Okay.
Like if you and I were 70 something and we were at a white elephant and we got a.
But you remember the 60 and the 70-year-old that I had sitting here. Mm-hmm. Melody would be fine. Mm-hmm. Melody is 78 years old. Mm-hmm. That woman that say here, Yancy, she is 59, about to be 60, to find the love of her life, and and you're dealing with somebody incarcerated, so you definitely have to have a level of intimacy outside the box.
Test. But wait, is that who got it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
You think she would have felt embarrassed?
Which one?
Either one of them.
No, neither one of them would have been embarrassed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I feel like I could give Melody a prostate. Dang, what is it? P curious. You know what I'm saying? Because she spoke about that most men want to be sexually active over 60, 70, but they can't. But guess what? What if you could without risking heart failure, you know, from taking these over-the-counter drugs and these Viagra? What if I gave you that P curious, where you just like a thumb pop and boop bop, boop bop, boop 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 bop, bam. And that's it, you know what I'm saying? You was in this boy like Shador.
I think you have to like. I mean, you have to know your crowd, but at the same time, I wouldn't be.
But I'd love.
It has to. It has to be that they had a church member there, and they saw them get that gift. And they felt some type of way. Had that church person not been there watching them open that gift, they probably would have been fine.
So this is what's funny. So when she got the gift, and I had it beautifully wrapped, she was like, listen, I just want to let you know that gift is from my friend Connie. Mm-hmm. She sells bedroom candy. I don't know what's in the box. There was a voice that came out the back. It was like, ain't no telling what's in that box if it came from Connie. I'm going to tell you that now. And she said there was a chuckle because I did know a few people just, you know, from business, and they know me from the event business. But I used to have Wind Down Wednesdays where we would have these conversations, and they were a part of that crowd. And so when they opened up the box, and it was nicely boxed, you know, and it just showed like, oh, what is that? And it says, clitoral stimulation.
I'm telling you, it had to be someone was there that they didn't want to see that, and that embarrassed them.
Well, the person that got the gift wasn't even the one that was complaining. It was somebody else.
Because they felt their own embarrassment. The
one who got the gift kind of chuckled and put it in a bag and didn't ask for it to be regifted. Mm-hmm. The person who didn't receive it, so maybe I should buy her one.
Maybe she wanted one. Maybe she was like, dang, I wish I would have got it.
Maybe. maybe we may be on to something. She
should have been intentional.
I'm gonna get her the one with the music to it, because you can hook up your Bluetooth and it could be like, it can go to the beat of the music, So, hey, listen, I don't mean to offend anybody. I just want everybody to level it up a little bit, be more interactive. And and you know what? Don't be textbook ignorant, which is knowing and discussing something and talking about something that you don't even know or that you failed to educate yourself on. Like I said, if I had been there, I would have read the room. First of all, they'd be like, why you get her a gift like that? Well, first of all, there's more nerves in the clitoris than any other part of your body, ma'am. Okay? I noticed when you walked in here, you were a little bit stiff. Put that on 3 times a day for 5 minutes. I guarantee you'll run a triathlon. Jump in off. Oh my God. It can happen for you. Okay. And guess what? If you choose not to put it down in certain areas, it's put it in your thumb. If you have carpal tunnel, tendonitis, people slip on vibrators. It's still a massager. Mm-hmm. You can take the WeVibe, the clitoral massager, and put it in between your thumb and your index finger and press, and it will give you relief and create blood flow. If you have a ganglion cyst and your wrist bother you because you sitting all day typing, put the vibrator right here on your wrist. Okay?
Not in public. Don't do that in the office.
Listen, do what you got to do when you need to get it done.
You work from home. Okay.
No. Okay. So if you're in the office,
pulling out the penis, the 10-incher,
it doesn't even
putting
look
it on
like
your
that.
wrist at the office. Like, don't do that.
No, it's like a clamp because it goes in. It's like a clitoris membrane, so it sits in the hood, like the clitoral hood, to cup. Mm-hmm. And so it's just a little button right there where you can press. You can really go to work and wear it to work and have your music on so they won't hear the zzz, have the little music on and be happy all day instead of being frustrated amongst people. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? If you of age and you got a tad bit of an incontinence issue, this will help you tighten up. Ideal to me for a 70 plus. Y'all better get into it. Listen. Y'all know I talk about wheelchair love. Now I'm about to tap into the senior community, okay? Sexy and seniors. Y'all, listen, I got this one thing can be done 1,000 different things. You got a migraine, put that boy, clip it on the back of your ear. It'll help. It'll help with all that tension. Put it on the clip of your shoulder. Do what you got to do. Just don't miss out on great opportunities to help yourself and fix yourself, okay? It's fun fitness. We're not out here for boring workouts. And if you can't laugh while you're doing it, don't do it. Okay? A lot of us are spending a lot of time by ourselves. Entertain yourself. Don't wait for somebody to take you someplace you ain't even took your doggone self at. So, I just want to let everybody know. I do have corporate gifting.
Not for bedroom candy, child.
I do have. Yes, I do.
I'm sure that's against the code of conduct.
To give bedroom candy?
Yeah.
I mean, there's other stuff. I could give like erotic notes, perfume.
I think
that's what it's called.
I think it's the language. If I gave my coworker something that said erotic something, I'm going to HR. HR gonna be like, can you come to our office 7 a.m. in the morning?
And it's just
like some things to discuss.
You know what? When she's always in here talking about, she this and she that, I was trying to help her. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to help her induce her, some pheromones to get it crack-a-lacking.
You know what, Connie? Today is going to be your last day with the company.
And you know what? That's funny because I think that's how they are with me at work. Because I actually dropped the package off at work before I left town. Because I told my client, come pick it up from the front desk. Mm-hmm. And the manager was like, oh God, what is that? She was like, I was like, you really want to know? She was like, I don't even want to know, Connie. And I was like, I'm not afraid to tell her. She was like, what is it? And I was like, I don't know. She was like, oh my God, girl. It's like, and it really wasn't. But you know, people just expect you to say stuff, so I just went with it. But I just feel like, listen, I don't understand why this subject is so taboo. We got men
I just
all
told
day.
you why.
We can't get a Planned Parenthood, but it's a Cialis commercial. It's billboards everywhere for erectile dysfunction. Why can't we
And they
never
have
talk
done
about vaginal health and what we need to do? But they keep talking about
because they don't care.
who is they?
Men. Who do you think is?
But why is it the women that's talking mess?
It's not that they're talking mess. It's that they have been trained to be prude, and that's the problem. We're trained to think that certain things are not okay to discuss publicly. We're free. We talk about whatever. We're not them. So unfortunately, we were not going to understand.
Where every conversation that I have is talking about sex or bowels. I told my mother, she was like, I'm gonna tell you one thing, that thing sure did clean out my stomach. I said, oh my God. I'm at the age now where everybody talking about cleansing, you know what I'm saying? Or what they trying to do for their stomachs, or what are they trying to do to release. And I was like, this is getting real, you know? But hey, it is what it is. So we could talk about poop, but not the dupe.
I think it's different. I mean, either one, people don't want to talk about publicly, but I think one of them is different for some people.
Why is it so difficult for us to have these conversations? I wish somebody would call in, just let me know. Because I know I could be a little bit raw sometimes, but I think I didn't always used to be like this. I literally have gotten like this because so many people don't know enough information. Like, people are with their mothers, aunts, and they're calling me for conversations about menopause, about their cycle, about their body, because their mother, their parents, I don't know, girl. I don't know. You better figure it out. No, we can't just figure out everything. Sometimes we got to learn. We got to have a conversation with somebody. You know, I don't know. And then I see the anger that's starting to form. Like, thank God for Tia for the facial, because I think I realize is that when you become abstinent, celibate, impotent, non-sexual for over a period of time, these wrinkles start to form in your forehead right here. You see them coming?
That has to do with
I
sexuality?
swear, you don't have any.
Or it has to do with you not smiling.
I think it has to do with sexuality because you mad. You don't have any wrinkles.
I don't.
Exactly.
I get that.
You're good
in the morning.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a lack of there. I said, even though I went to reach for something, like, hold on, Connie. I think it's time for you to really take care of yourself.
Oh my God.
With help, okay? It's time to refer to a physician. Not a doctor, a physician. Okay. What's up, Chi Chi? What's up, Nico? What's up, DJ? No, I'm just trying to figure it out loud. I ain't never been 53. Okay. I'm still a newborn in this. I'm really trying to figure it out. And I always say, like, oh yeah. And then I get the call and then I just turn into a psychopath.
You're not one before they call.
That's what my friend, he was like, you know, I love you. And I was like, I don't care about you at all.
Oh, wow.
I know. My friend,
listen,
she was like,
hard wig, soft life. That's
hard wig, soft life.
That should be your slogan for all 2026.
Even with my hair?
Because you got to make it look like a hard wig. You could do that because you're a hairstylist.
Why would I want my hair to look like a hard wig?
Listen, you got to start watching these hard wig, soft life videos. I'm telling you.
Somebody, I got to drop that in on the commercial before we leave because I've never heard that. This is the second time you said it. Hard wig.
Soft life.
Soft life. Mm-hmm. Hard wig, soft life. Mm-hmm. Soft wig, hard life?
No. It don't have nothing to do with a soft wig. It's just a hard wig, soft life.
Okay. It's hard wig, soft life. I
But also too, you might need to do some inner work to get you on the soft life.
Actually, I've been working on myself.
You know what I learned? Oh man, over this past week, because I've been out of the country for a week. I learned that I have had to learn how to be a princess.
Yeah.
It is difficult to like just completely just be like, okay.
I just said that to somebody. Like, don't always have it. If he there, like, allow him to be the man.
Yeah, and I do, but even more so.
We
like,
used to getting stuff done.
I'm used to like planning. Like, okay, we need to book this. Okay, fine. He pay.
Yeah.
I'll book.
Right.
It's fine.
But he want to do everything.
No, he doesn't want to. But he wanted us to be more just like free with it. This time.
Oh,
I like to be like
you an itinerary.
Yeah, I like
we
10.
gonna be here at 7:30, babe. Make sure you get that because at 8:15 the bus pull off. No, yeah, no.
And not really that strategic with the planning, but I like to know.
Yeah,
this is what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
and we did a lot of adventuring. When I tell you we was on an adventure.
Did y'all do any like
we even rode
or?
a small plane.
What?
Like, yeah, we rode
chopper copper.
It held like 12 people.
Oh, okay. Like,
but it was tiny. No, it was called a puddle jumper.
Oh, because you over water.
Yeah.
So just in case it go down, you don't just
maybe
crash into
perhaps
the ocean. You can turn it into a water vessel.
Perhaps so.
How was that ride? What was it?
It
a
was
7
smooth.
to 15 minute or 30 minutes?
It was 45 minutes.
That's a long time.
But it actually went pretty fast. It was smooth. It was smooth. A paper plane. But the seats were plush. Like everything was like cool. It was tight in there. But we didn't got tattoos, some child. It was an adventure. We didn't hitchhike to another city. I literally had to just be
like that. I'm glad y'all didn't run
I
into
literally
that
had to be in the moment and just be free with whatever's gonna go happen.
That's cool because your man gonna protect you.
Right.
But let me tell you something. If you don't have protection, make sure you hit up my girl. Safety is key. That's SAFETISKEY because she sell mace.
Just mace? Nothing else?
No, she sell mace. She sell a little pocket knife.
Oh,
It's all the little keychain, self-defense, whistles. If you got to blow his eardrum out, if you need to do a little... No, listen, my mother...
Stranger danger.
I was at her house. These spam calls, they can get out of control. And these insurance, Medicaid people, they really brutal. They just like, get the insurance, you're going to die. That lady called my mother and was talking crazy to my mother. My mother said, "Oh, hold on one second, ma'am." My mother went and got a whistle.
She blew in the lady on the
She
phone.
blew that whistle so loud in that lady ear. And the lady, and I was like,
"That's a good strategy."
I said it. She was like, "I bet you they won't call here no more." I said, "Girl, she on her way to the hospital. Her ear gotta be bleeding." I can't believe my mother blew that whistle. She was like,
I like it.
In that lady's ear. So listen, however, figure it out. If you ain't got a man, make sure you got insurance or warranty or safety defense items. We not looking for y'all to be fixed.
Apparently what's the vibrator you got?
And a vibrator. A clitoral vibrator.
There you go.
Okay. Yes, listen. Don't wait for nobody.
Oh man.
Be your somebody. Okay, I got to come up with a real quick one for 2026.
How are you going to live your soft life in 2026? With discipline. How are you going to discipline yourself to be soft?
Well, first of all, I'm going to try to keep my hair natural. So I can't be overstimulated because then I start to sweat. If I start to sweat, I got to wash and start over. So I refuse
you can do that literally every day.
No, I refuse to be put into situations where I have to blink 3 times and bust out in the sweat. So my soft girl era is going to be about not repeating myself. I'm not going to say it twice.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, you asked me.
I know, but I'm saying, you know what? I'm going to need you to learn how to give grace. That's what you need to do 2026.
No, Dion on here, she said I'm such an animal. She was like, "You're such a fucking animal, Connie." She was like, "But you're so crazy. If you calm down, you're gonna make a great wife."
You will. I agree.
I don't want to be a wife.
Cap.
Listen, as this show concludes, How to stay sucker free in a world full of, you already know, nephew. I've been saying that forever. How to stay sucker free in a world full of lollipops. That's how I'm entering into 2026 on my soft girl era. I do not want to be your husband because you know what?
Not.
No, wait a minute. Before we end the show, no, don't turn it on. Y'all got to go on Hulu and watch the show with Tay Diggs, Groove Back. All the old ladies on there dating these young boys. Hilarious. So I will say, and the girl 48 dating a 22-year-old. She's so happy. It's just ancestral. I don't even understand what's going on. But I do not want to be your wife, oh man. I don't care what Carrie says. I'm not here for it. I don't want it. But you know what? I'll be back here next week. Who knows what I'll be talking about, because I may be on the early onset stages of dementia. So this could all be a lie. It's just the naked truth. You never know what's going to happen. I'm your girl, Miss Connie. This is Levels of Intimacy. I will see you next week, next year, next Wednesday. It's hump day. If you need lube, I got it.
It's your girl, Miss Connie, coming to you every Wednesday at 5 p.m., discussing the levels of intimacy. What's your naked truth? Stay tuned in to stay turned on. See you at 5.